All right, Bracket Howard, Bracket Hamashai, Kala Bracket Hamashai, Bracket Hakadash, the honor to the elder apostle, great melter, we will, their citation, the Akin, and put to the truth, across the four corners of the earth, through the fear and power of Yahweh, Hamashai, and the hope of elect, and who the world Italy called God, his name Yahweh, and who the world Italy called Jesus Christ, name Hamashai. The Hebrew Israelite that connected to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the American Indian, it is Mahari Cough, the great millstone, Los Angeles camp. Back here with another lessons to the fear of power, Yahweh, Shai, Bashar Kakadash, the Holy Spirit. It's the talk of the week. Sorry, the subject. IUIC versus IUPK. Okay, with the whole Royal Rumble that went down. I'm assuming this happened last weekend. Okay, uh, down in Kansas City. Okay, and of course, it was recorded, right, to just the dispute, the situation that went down between the two groups. Right. And then you got everybody, brother, but only great most of I could say. Right. Everybody had a different angle of, there's so many different ways um, you can do a lesson off of this. All right. Uh, This was tacky as hell on both sides. All right. Tacky as hell. All right. And irresponsible as well, too. Okay. And this is why you have to have a leadership. All right. That's important to avoid these type of thing. And all it took was a leader from IUIC and a leader from IUSPK to get in the middle of this and put their people back. All right, just like a basketball game or football game. All right, player get a little trouble, but you have that captain that step in. All right, that's what a leader's supposed to do. All right, but for it to let it go and let fists start flying and get attacked to the ground could have been avoided. All right, and we know the guy in the red ISUPK started it, but it could have easily been stopped. All right, in a track. Okay, but that would always be for a good leader. All right, so the angle I'm gonna hit it to, um, don't get Esau in the midst of your uh dispute or the situation. All right, especially if you profess to be men of the Lord. All right, and call yourself Hebrew Israelite and going to the scriptures. All right, and talk about keep the law, the law, the law. All right, keep the commandment. All right, with both groups speak heavily on. Okay, then you should have took this in consideration. Okay, which is First Corinthians chapter 1. Their interview having a matter against another, go to law before the unjust. All right, and the unjust is anybody outside of the truth. Basically, that's even 2/3 of Israel. All right, they don't know. They're considered unjust. And also, he thought Edom, so-called white man. All right, you're gonna get the police involved. That, that's tacky, and not before the state. All right, which are the Israelites. Okay, do ye know that the state shall judge the world? Right, in the kingdom of heaven, the state, which are the Israelite, and the so-called name like in Native American, we're gonna be judging the whole world. That's the question he poses. You should know that. Okay, if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matter? You're supposed to be able to judge the smallest matters. Okay, know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life that could be applied to this situation? All right, to the judge the situation, all right, better. If then ye have judgment of things pertaining to this life, let them to judge who are least esteemed in the church. Okay. If they speak to your shame, it is so that there is not a wise man among you? That's the question. Because it should have been at least one, all right, in the midst of IUIC and one in the midst of IUSPK. That's got to have that, keep it balanced. Okay. No, not one that shall be able to judge between his brethren. Another question. But brother goeth to law with brother, and that before the unbeliever. All right. So y'all supposed to go to the law, go to the scriptures. All right. If the scriptures say you go to that brother, all right, it's got a problem. All right. And if that brother don't want to hear you, then you take a witness, two or three, and then you go to the congregations. Okay. That's the order. You don't throw Esau Edom the police into the midst of your disagreement, all right, or your little shuffle, okay? You don't do that, all right? You don't throw the cop into the midst of that, all right? It's,
Strong's G 571. Apistos. Apistos.
all right, unfaithful, faithless, not to be trusted, all right? And we know the cop ain't to be trusted, and for you to do that, that's very low, all right? It's just perfidious, all right? Deceitful and untrustworthy. And that's he thought Edom. He's deceitful and untrustworthy, and we know how to police it down. Especially you and Jake in America, you should already know uh, the MO of police officers. Okay, incredulous, all right, the unbelief. Okay, but also to the 2/3. All right, you don't go to the 2/3. You ain't gonna go to the see them niggas that's trying to judge another brother and call himself an Israelite. No, you go to the law. Okay, uh, not to make this video too long. Uh, it's Philippians, yeah, Philippians 2 and 3. Let nothing be done through strife or vain glory, and that's what happened in that video. But in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than himself. All right, so you should have took the low route, took the low route. Basically, took the low road, not the highway. Okay. But what was that scripture at? 14. Do all things without murmuring and disputing. This word disputing. All right, debate, arguing. Okay, then go back to dialogue.
Strong's G 1261. Dialogismas. Dialogismas.
Okay, verse 15, that you may be blameless and harmless. Okay, and that's what we're supposed to be doing. All right, that's the representation. It's true to be blameless and harmless. Okay, the son of Yahweh, sons of Yahweh, without rebuke in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation. Okay, as he thought, so-called white men, among whom you shine as light in the world, and also to the 2/3. Okay, so you supposed to shine your light. You supposed to be an example of Yahweh Shai. All right, not being a nigga. All right, you supposed to represent the truth. So you don't be blameless. And you be harmless. All right, if you'd have followed that route, it'd have been no shuffling going on. Okay, if you'd have mind the scripture, all right, of these things, especially dealing with each other, and especially not getting the cop involved. All right, and this clip, he right there, call the police.
You better not move. Stand still, bro. Don't get hurt. Stand still, bro. Stand your ass still. Stand your ass still, bro. Oh, shit. You got him, Jeff.
That was the leader right there that had the actual bicycle tire. I put the other guys on
Man,
t-shirt.
knew that was coming.
Yeah, they held him down. They didn't get eat all of them.
Big shit. Get off my stomach, man. Nah. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Nigga, I'm calm. Get the fuck off my stomach. Make sure. Big ass. Now they about to leave. They assaulted these people when they about to go. Yeah, they oh my goodness. They walking away. They the ones jumped on them. They jumped on them, bro.
See, we ain't supposed to be getting eat all in the mix. All right, first off, you should have been fighting in the first place, like I said in the scriptures. All right, should have went to the law. Should have worked it out. All right, the leader should have worked it out right there in the spot. But you threw Esau in the midst. That's not a good look at all. All right, it's not a good look at all. Like I said, I ain't gonna make this video too long. Just wanted to throw, do my little lessons concerning the situation. Like I said, it's not a good look at all. All right, even though IUPK with the aggressor, all right, but it still could have been handled totally different. All right, wise men, all right, and good leadership was present on both sides of the camp. So it's that what they show.